Hi guys, and welcome back to Break Gamer 8. In today's YouTube video, we're going to be talking about why Fortnite doesn't really feel the same. So, we'll talk about it more in a minute. We're obviously only now on this one island. We're going to be playing on the control of this game because I can't be bothered. We're also in zero build, or no build, whatever. So, yeah, exciting stuff. It's really not, but exciting stuff. This chair is getting on my nerves. Very uncomfortable, but yeah, that's the thing. Oh well. So we're getting the overshield now, as you can see. I can't really point at it because you're not going to see that. Okay, so as we know, Fortnite started in Chapter 1, Season 1. Fairly obvious. Very basic, pure, popular game. No one had really ever seen anything like Fortnite before. Yeah, PUBG, but it was just completely different. Now, well, in 3 weeks' time, we're heading into Chapter 3, Season 3. Which is crazy to think, really, but we're heading into Chapter 3, Season 3 next season. You realise we're closer to Chapter 4 than we are to Chapter 1 now. It's a bit crazy to think that, but yeah, that's sort of where we're at right now. This season's it's been alright, but we'll know before we're on this at some point anyway. Goodness me, I've not made that planning. Anyway, so like I said, it started in Chapter 1, Season 1. In Chapter 1, Season 2, that's alright, yeah, we got introduced to the Battle Pass. I wasn't playing at the time I started Chapter 3, Season 1, Chapter 3, there we are. No. Season 3, Chapter 1, there we go. But we got introduced to something called the Battle Pass. Turns up I've never really seen before. You'd pay 950 V-Bucks to get a Battle Pass, which contains skins, V-Bucks, and all that good stuff. With 75 tiers, not levels, tier things. They were two separate things. Now it's just all one thing, but in my opinion, it does work better. That's probably one of the only better things in Chapter 2. But we got introduced to that. In Chapter 2, sorry, apologies, Chapter 1, Season 3, it went from 75 tiers to 100 tiers. So you get tier 100 skin. The tier 100 being the Reaper, or as people like to say, the John Wick skin. But in Chapter 1, Season 9, we got the full-on John Wick. That was just a coincidence, I think. But things were at a really good stage right around then. You know, still your basic game, your fun game, and I think this video is gonna like hurt to say because it is locked up. I only now realise. Why is this thing not reloaded? Yeah, but it's one of the things I've never noticed. It's one thing I never thought about, but it's quite true now that I've reflected back on it. The stuff we enjoy right now is pretty much the problem, and I'll explain in 1 minute. But Fortnite isn't the original game it used to be. Fortnite now it's gone from a classic battle royale game to quick, let's find stuff to add. What for they added? They've added swimming, sliding, running. Although I love this stuff, I think this is what's starting to ruin Fortnite. Let's go back to Fortnite. Get the original stages of the game, just your basic game. I think, and I know a lot of people like this season, but I think this whole madness started where every Epic was trying to find whatever they can. It was really Chapter 1, Season 4. Or at the beginning / middle, where we got introduced to the Rocket live event. I don't think live events are the best thing anymore, although they are fun to watch. It's ramble going, isn't it? But I reckon things started to take a turn right around there. Do you know, we got introduced to the shopping cart. Very fun item. And pure basic fun. Who drives a shopping cart in games? Right, what? Anyway, come around to Chapter 1, Season 5. We got introduced to the 80k or the gold carts or whatever you want to say. That was when the creativity completely fooled. I can't believe I'm saying this really, because these were all my favourite things, but I really have taken a deep thought in this. But a lot of people drive these things, and instead of Fortnite being that one and only game that does these things. I mean, you drive a shopping cart. No other game, right? Who drives an 80k? I could list loads. GTH, general car games. I think what we're getting at here is Epic likes to complicate things, and I think they've gone too far. The batteries have just died. Fantastic. But I think Epic have gone too far. I think it's now time that we start to lean back a little bit. And I know this isn't going to happen, and it's going to cause a problem long term. So you know, we're starting to get Creator 2.0 with the modding, and it's like hats for you don't know what modding is. You'll be able to create your own games inside of Fortnite, and this is just bizarre to me. Bizarre. Cars. Now I will talk about some vehicles in a minute because this doesn't go to all of them, but cars, really, this is not creative anymore. This game is really not in a creative state. And I'll talk more about this in a minute. Actually, we'll talk about it now. When cars got added in Chapter 2 at Season 3, the second to the last update, they have just three basic radio stations. I think now they've got like 9. Like, they are complicating things more and more and more. In Chapter 1, Season 5, and I only thought this because I got one in my inventory, we got introduced to the heavy sniper, the weapon I'm holding out now. And it's didn't change even more since then. But before, you had your regular bolt action sniper, your regular basic snipers. Your basic snipers, you had your basic hunting rifles, that was it. Now you have snipers that destroy walls in one shot. Creative, but over the top. See, the thing is, though, and we'll get into the solution towards the end, but the game's got to change at some point, but we'll talk about what Epic can do in the future. Now, some vehicles are really quite creative. Really creative, no other games does it. For example, I can hit you right now with the armoured barrel bus. Brilliant idea, creative, fun to use. I've never seen anyone drive a armoured barrel bus before. I think it's a great idea. I love the armoured barrel bus. Creative, again, nothing wrong with it. Cars, same old, boring. No, it's just not as fun anymore. Before, viewers get new weapons each week. They ran out of that stuff, and now it's just complete a mess. So where's the future looking? To be honest with you, I think we're looking at a dark future. These seasons are getting more complicated, with the ignorance of Chapter 2 Season 1 and Chapter 3 Season 1. The Season 1s are just sort of, you know, they're just sort of there. And also right now, for example, I'm carrying a lightsaber. Yeah, now who would have thought that 4 years down the line I'm holding a lightsaber? The game's not what it used to be. This is not the Epic thing. And there's one more thing I want to talk about, and I know a lot of people agree on this. The collaborations in the Battle Pass. What happened to the creativity, Epic? You know, Chapter 1, Season 4. When Chapter 1, Season 4, although I said the creativity started to slip and the Epic started to become like every other game, we did get the Omega skin, the Tier 100. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Nowadays, you get Spider-Man. We had Doctor Strange this season. I'm carrying a purple lightsaber with 2,600 gold. What's gold? You talk to NPCs, you buy weapons. The game now is... it needs to heavily revert time. And although the game... I will talk about Chapter 3 as well in a minute. The game is in a better state now than what it has been. But the creativity is not what it used to be. I'm sorry, it's not. It's just straight off not. And I want the old Fortnite back. And I know it might be unpopular to some people, it might get boring, it might get repetitive. But I just want your basic, oh my god, a meteor's hit the map, right? Not very creative. Lovely idea. Right. No need for a live event. As much as I love live events, right, I do love them. They are one of my favourite things about the game. I'm not sure how a live event's going to work. If anything, I think the Fortnite storyline sort of needs to stop. Well, okay, I don't really agree with exactly what I said there. I think the live events still need to happen, but in the original way. You don't get Ariana Grande concerts anymore. This is stupid. Travis Scott's stupid. although very good live events, not what Fortnite needs right now. Fortnite needs to focus back on its old ways. Like, for an example, we'll go with the Rocket live event. The one I said that this is where Epic started to slip, and it is, but a rocket flew in the sky, created a rift. Basic, sweet, easy, 5 minutes, anyone could watch it. Perfect. Nowadays, you have 20-minute live events, which are good. All live events are good. All live events are good. And chances are, it's a 0 point flow. The map's getting destroyed. You know, all of a sudden, the last chapter at the end of it, we got introduced to a cube queen that destroyed the map from a purple pyramid. Like, hello? I think people are seeing where I'm coming from here. I think Epic really does need to take a massive step back and look at where it's gone wrong. Now, we're going to talk about Chapter 3. During Chapter 2, Epic was at its worst point it's ever been. And Chapter 3 is the best thing that ever happened to it. The best thing. It really has saved this game. It has. To deny it, like it or not, Chapter 3 saved this game. It did. This game. Oh, swipe brilliant. As I was saying, we'll just talk in the lobby, but Chapter 3 saved the game. So what can Epic do? Well, Epic can stop the collaborations in the Battle Pass. They can focus more on original content. Live events can be stepped back to be not such big deals. And they can continue the greatness of Chapter 3, because I just thought that reverting back to the Chapter 1 ways. So, back to the original few seasons where Epic's on a basic but weird game to play. I think cars need to now get removed and stuff like that. But it's not original content. I think we need to go back to the original content whilst keeping, right, greatness of Chapter 3 here. 0 builds is a good thing. Icon skins, brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Like, who gets skins in these games? Congratulations, Ali, by the way. But, you know, in other games you don't get that. That is creativity. In other games you get cars. I can list them all. Warzone, car games, GTA, you know, certain Minecraft mods. You can get cars and everything, and it's no different. So Epic, I think you've got to take a little step back. I don't mean like, you know, destroy the map, create a new, just a green map with a few blue eyes on it like you did at the start of the game. I do like this map. It's a lot better than last chapters. But the updates need to be changed and the live events need to be changed and vehicles and stuff like that. But pretty much that is everything that I think I want to talk about today. So, thank you. Alright guys, that's the end of this Broken Gamer 8 YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow for another Broken Gamer 8 YouTube video. That's the end of the video. Bye guys!